Plastics versus live bait. You see it all the time. So many people are in this camp where live bait's no good, I don't need live bait, and others are in the camp where, hey, that's what I've always fished with. I need some live bait. That's part of my walleye tradition and experience. But to me, there's a time and a place for everything. When it comes to live bait versus plastics, hey, I'm kind of a live bait guy early in the season, like most people, flipping jigs up shallow, that jig and shiners thing. It's tried, it's true, it's proven, it's tested because it works. But you need to fish them a little bit differently, and you need to fish them in different times. So I start out with jigs and shiners like most people, jigs and fatheads, jigs and chubs, pitching them up shallow, the whole lift and drop, slowly working its way back to the boat. That's great in water temps 50, 55 degrees and below, but as the water temps start climbing above that 55-degree mark, I start switching to plastics, and I do it for a couple reasons. First and foremost, live bait, if you're fishing it, especially aggressively, casting it, ripping it a little bit more, you're gonna lose it. When you fish with plastics though, you've got the advantage of being able to rig a new one on for pretty cheap whenever you want. If a fish takes the bait, just throw a new plastic on. It's no big deal. Versus live bait, you can really go through some serious amounts of bait. Now, when I'm fishing plastics like this Northland Impulse bait, what I end up doing is I rig it up, I cast it out, and I fish it differently. I basically want that fish to chase it. I'm reeling a little more aggressively, I'm popping it, I'm actually dragging it through the bottom a little more aggressively. I want the tail and the full action of this bait to work for me. The other thing, especially in clear water, I don't really want to give a fish a lot of time to study this thing. I want the strike to be a reaction strike, and to me, that's what it's all about. If you're going to be fishing live bait, do it early, but then make sure as the water temps rise, switch to plastics, fish a little quicker, and go ahead and make the action on these wonderful baits work for you.